I just wanted to do an area breakdown of what we did and what we didn't do in Bangkok. We started there. I noticed that the SkyTrain's pretty fast, but it gets busy at rush hour. Also, the escalators are faster. The Asok mall is really nice too. They have movies and stuff, and they have a theme for every level. So there was a Paris level that had all these delicious baked goods and pastries. So we did that on our second day. We also went to the Temple of the Golden Buddha. We never got around to going to Chinatown, however, at night. And there's also a lot of delicious like food in Thailand that I'm not talking just street food, I'm talking about like just restaurants in general. Because, you know, of the conversion, you can actually get like really nice steak and seafood for only like $20 to $30. So there's always a huge food scene in Bangkok. I had a recommendation from a friend to try fillets or Mahaseth 100. Never got around to those. There's also the crab lady, Ray Jan Fian. We never got around to that either. But there's definitely lots of stuff to do in Thailand. There's also like a conservatory and floating markets. We never got around to doing that either. But what we did get a few things done. We also didn't do Skybar either. Skybars, you have to go, and there's an amazing view. However, there's also the fact that you have to pay for expensive drinks or food to stay up there, and you have to wear pants. So that's Bangkok for us. What else could we have done? And Chiang Mai had a lot of stuff. I didn't do the elephant sanctuary, but Daniel did. I have to mention something about elephant sanctuaries for one thing. You have to make sure that if you're going to an elephant sanctuary, you have to make sure it's ethical by doing your research. You do not want to visit an elephant sanctuary that allows riding the elephants or bathing with them, because that's not natural. You might think it's not a big deal, you know, to ride elephants or bathe with them, but the thing is, a lot of these places treat the animals like shit, and they don't really like. And you're supporting that. You're going to, you know, spend $50 to $150 to pay someone to ride an elephant and mistreat them. You want to pick the one that has the most. You can still interact with the elephants, but at a minimum, like feeding them, watching them, and then you do other stuff like water slides or walking dogs. The number one thing is that we were in a small hotel, and they have like the pamphlets. So Daniel picked one at random called Elephants Sanctuary, Jungle Sanctuary or something. I looked it up immediately, and the review said that they were abusive. So you have to do your research. So we ended up going to an office closer to the city, found one called Elephant Nature Park that is more ethical, no riding, no bathing with them. You have to make sure that you don't support a bad industry, because some of the elephants, in order to make sure that they can ride, they break their hips or something, and it's like really inhumane. So if you're going to support, you know, if you want your money to go towards good sanctuaries, you have to make sure you pick a good one, like Elephant Nature Park. Do not follow pamphlets pretty much. The pamphlets inside the hotels are usually there, you know, because they're paid, but like, for example, in Chiang Mai, there was a spa for massage, and I was looking at all the different pamphlets. They're all overpriced. One of them costs like 2,000 baht for like a spa treatment. And I guess if you want to go to a, you know, massage parlor to also get like the salt scrub and like the lavender stuff, that's fine. I guess, you know, it'd be a great way to spend 40 bucks. But some of them are really overpriced. Massage should only cost like 16 to 24 of your whatever or equivalent, like 150 to 350 baht max, basically. So you shouldn't be paying more than that for a massage, unless you're going for the full spa treatment, which shouldn't cost more than 2,000 baht for one thing. So a lot of the pamphlets in front of the hotels are scammy, or just in general, they're you know, overpriced tourist traps, like the elephant sanctuary jungle thing that isn't humane for elephants. So I totally lost track of what we were talking about. Chiang Mai. Oh yeah, Chiang Mai. There's a lot of cheap restaurants there too. I went to chicken rice and a barbecue chicken place. So I didn't really scratch the surface of Chiang Mai because we were in the southern part. There's more stuff going on downtown in the northern part, but we didn't really go there. Daniel did. He went to a lot of nightlife stuff, like getting artisan cocktails for only about $8, going to bars and drinking. Some nightclubs that close early just because they have to. But the Chiang Mai has lots of stuff going on. We were definitely not bored while there. When we went to Phuket, oh yeah, we got to talk about the Phi Phi Islands. One of the biggest tourist attractions is going on a Phi Phi Islands tour. And you have to remember to not pay basically what they want you to pay. Because all the pamphlets say, oh, one adult costs 2,700 baht. If you go in there and you say, oh, I want this package, give me 5 of that, they're going to charge you like $500 to go to the Phi Phi Islands. Daniel and I only ended up spending about 900 each, which is a little bit under $40. Basically, they pick you up from the hotel, they take you to this place, they give you an orientation, they try to sell you stuff like beach shoes and a new snorkel, towel, things like that. And they'll take you snorkeling to the one we did took us snorkeling for the first 2 stops. Then we went for lunch. Then we went to a monkey beach where you take pictures. And then we went to another beach, and then they take you back. So you have to remember that a lot of these places have a sliding scale. We went to a travel agency in the middle of the busy section near Patong Beach. And we were able to get a deal for 900 baht each, which is pretty good, farther down from 2,700. And you have to know that they will take advantage of you if you can. We were with a girl on the Phi Phi Islands tour, and she thought she got a great deal at 1,800, but the guy was basically taking her to the races. The Phi Phi Islands, I didn't enjoy the first half because I can't swim that well, with snorkeling and everything, and basically it's still really warm when the boat is parked, so it's equivalent of sitting on a boat in a sauna. And I got violently seasick, and after we had lunch and then we just did the beach visits, though, it was much better. Don't go if you have any motion sickness, or you can still go and just deal with it. Basically, that's what I did, but it was definitely a lot of fun. That's one of the big things to do in Phuket. Other things, to go to the beach. There's a lot of beaches that are very busy. Oh yeah, gotta warn you, do not go to any hotels near the airport, because the airport is a good 45 minutes away from everything else. So Daniel, I let him pick the hotel, and he picked this one called the Hotel Renaissance. It was a really nice hotel, 5-star resort, amazing pillows and bed sheets. However, it's in the middle of nowhere. We took a cab there. It's a 30-minute walk to the closest 7-Eleven, because it's literally like in a remote part. It's part of an all-inclusive resort. So it's a hotel designed for you to go there and never leave. So if you want to eat, you have to go eat at the restaurant downstairs. If you want to go to the beach, they have a beach section. They have a pool. You're not supposed to leave the area. Even if I wanted to go get some snacks, I'd have to like go walk 30 minutes to the closest 7-Eleven. And that whole little turtle village, it's what's called, only had expensive tourist restaurants as well. So we picked a bad location, we had to relocate. But the only time that I got food poisoning was at the Mickey Monkey Beach Hotel restaurant, the Club Sandwich. Ironic that all the street food in Thailand was fine. I eat at one club sandwich at this place and I'm just dead the next day. That's another thing. Be careful of where you sit in your hotel, because that kind of like dictates what you're going to do. We were at a hotel near Bangalore Road, very busy. Can't help that. We mostly stayed at hotels while we were there. We didn't do any hostels, because hostels kind of have less security. They don't have like safes and things. But if you can find a good hostel, there's a lot of cheap places for like $16 a night or whatever. It's better to go with people and share a hotel room with a safe. What else do we do in Phuket? Street food, yeah. Discussed that the night markets in Phuket are really expensive and only okay. Restaurants are really super trendy and expensive, but you have to really like the water if you want to go to Phuket. The only other thing we couldn't do is that I wanted to go to Koh Samui, which is like a very big tourist place, very east. It's another island. However, it costs a lot more to fly there, or you can spend a lot of time taking a bus or a car there. So that's just a small breakdown of what we did in each area. There's also a lot of Michelin star restaurants in Bangkok. There's only one in Phuket, and you can't go there unless you stay at a resort that costs $400 a night. No, it was not even 400. It was like 2,000 a night. Anyways, so that's what we did in Thailand.